go, buddy. How's the coronavirus situation?
Letting you go, I was just letting you know. I know the weather is cold, but you on your own. I ain't no regular Joe, you should've left me alone. I'm in the zone, I'm where the predators roam. We at the Senate in Rome, and I'm on the throne. This ain't no regular poem, this ain't that regular tone, no.
Current situation, everything seems to slow down in terms of pacing. I can feel it in the market. Everybody seems to be taking a step back, not moving so fast. But viewings are not really affected. About 20 to 30% lesser. People are a bit more cautious. Actually, sellers are more cautious. We worry about who they allow into their home. So we have to send the buyer some text messages, ask them, have you traveled China past 14 days? Are you not feeling well? Okay, we're gonna buy some coffee. I feel like sleeping, that's why I need a coffee ASAP. Toilet papers are back in supply. Cool, check it out. Yeah, 4杯. Now the home tour gets more and more difficult already. A lot of different elements.
Letting you go, I was just letting you know. I know the weather is cold, but you on your own. I ain't no regular Joe, you should've left me alone.
Let's go, man.
I'm in the zone, I'm where the predators roam. We at the Senate in Rome, and I'm on the throne. This ain't no regular poem, this ain't that regular tone, no.
Hey
man, what's up?
How are you?
Thanks
Hey, bought some coffee for you guys.
Yeah.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Come on in. This is where you will be, Melvin.
Okay.
I'll be opposite you.
Alright.
So, this is basically the synopsis.
Right.
You can read it.
Okay.
Sit down, you want to sit down?
Okay. Testing. Yep, it's good.
Wow! Hi guys, thanks for clicking the play. My name is Esmond. Welcome to the Singapore Forward podcast on the Singapore Community Radio. If you want to know more about social media marketing, then ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have Melvin Lim from
Hey,
the
hi,
PropertyLimBrothers.
Esmond. Nice meeting you guys.
Hey.
Thanks, Esmond, for the invite. I actually started in the industry about 14 years back. I chanced upon my friend. He actually wrote me in. Traditionally, all using newspaper to sell. Property Guru hasn't even came on stream that time. The culture of property agents collaborating and stuff like that is all very fragmented. Fast forward to today, we sell and market properties for our clients primarily on social media. Of course, in Singapore, portals are still great. The only thing is that we felt that having a content will work very well. For our clients' properties, it allows us to be creative, allows us to do a lot of different kind of stuff and make real estate a little bit more exciting.
What motivated you to actually do this?
I was doing things pretty much like the rest of our real estate sales professionals. We bought our phones and then we start taking some photographs, pump it on the property portals. In my context today, I call it a wait and see kind of approach. I feel powerless. I'm supposed to be the professional and the expert for my clients. This seems to be like the only platform that I can depend on to sell a property. I can only wait. I can't control what I want to do in marketing and advertising. 6 years ago, we have noticed the huge dip in ROI. I'm going to chop my hands from printing flyers. I'm going to chop my hands from doing printed media because I feel that the ROI as a business point of view is not working and it's not helping my clients as well. 4 years ago, I chanced upon a lot of very interesting videos. I was just asking myself, why are we not doing this in Singapore? Yes, in Singapore, there are some that are actually using videos, but they are mainly panning videos. There's no presenter in the home itself. We decided to start the first home tour video with a presenter in the home itself. When we first got the idea, the immediate challenge was the receptibility of our clients. Are they willing to allow their properties to be exposed in such a manner? Where am I going to get the videographer to help me to do this? I know nuts about editing, I know nuts about videographing it, I know nuts about social media as well. I'm not even active on my personal social medias. All these obstacles were laid out in front of me, but I know that if I can get through this, just have this sense of feeling that it's going to be exciting for the market. It just renew a kind of passion for me for the real estate industry as well. Just took it on as like a personal kind of challenge. My first video was done on a GoPro and then we've got to patch up the voice later on. Definitely nerve-breaking. I wrote the script, read it for 2-3 days. I was sweating non-stop. I asked my clients whether can they go down and have coffee and then so that I got some private space. They were also like clueless, you know what I was trying to do. I told them it's going to be a video with me presenting it. So they said, oh, it's a nice idea. So they let me try it. Through this process, I was not a natural person who knows how to speak fluently. I also had some past experiences of a little bit more like a traumatic event, which I shared in my vlogs. There were some instances during my school days, it was like a mark on my life. When I decided to do this, there was one very huge fear, which is the fear of other people's opinion, saying that I can't make it, a fear of whether will this thing work out, will the market accept this, rejection, it's all like mixed into one. A lot of reading over the years actually helped me shape my mindset. I just felt that we only have one life. Why do we want to think too much about stuff that we want to achieve or we want to do or we want to try? Why don't we just do it? I told myself, it's okay, I just take a step at a time and then just see how it goes. Even if these things fail, I just take it as an experiment. I don't really have to care about what people think about it. The reason I want to do this video is for the benefit of my client. The reason for the video is to sell the home. The reason for the video is to get more eyeballs on my client's property. The reason is to add value. So when I come from this perspective of helping my client, I feel more empowered because it's no longer about me, it's really about the property, bringing out the best things about the property and then helping my client achieve their objectives. What is the motivation? Because sometimes when the motivation is really about us, if it's only us, then we will really be very worried about people's opinion and the fear of failure and stuff like that. I had two major turning points in my real estate career. I still remember the very core reason why I wanted to sign on as a prison officer while I was doing my degree, due to the fact that I no longer have enough funds to pay for my third year of my university. At that time, I was very motivated to get married. We made a choice. I said that, okay, I'll go and sign on for 3 years. During these 3 years, I'll still complete the degree with my fixed salary. I'm going to get married, I'm going to buy a house. And after 3 years, I will come out and get back into the banking industry, making use of my degree. The first turning point was the decision to come out of this fixed pay arrangement because there were a lot of fear. I just got married. I already have a HDB flat. I had my first child, 6 months old. And my whole family was against the fact of coming out. And everybody was telling me, like, you know, property is the dog-eat-dog world. You got to be ruthless and stuff like that. And it wasn't regulated at that time. So anybody can be an agent. Back then, the very first thing was mastering the courage to step out. All right. So there were people in my life that helped me to make that decision. I'm very thankful for that. About 6 years back, I actually had one of the very major setbacks in my life. I made a mistake in my business and that virtually wiped off every single cent I had in my business account and it wiped off every single cent I had in my personal bank account. So I literally had to start from zero and I already had 3 kids. So from that point onwards, actually I made a commitment. I want to run the business with integrity. And I declared to everybody who knows me that I told them that actually God gave me this business, right? So that's my personal motivation. 6 years ago was like a purge for me. I'm just like thinking, where should I start? What are really the things that I have done which is not in line with my values in life, right? That particular 2 years was really a realignment. It was a very down period. After realigning, I derived definitely 10x more satisfaction in my work. Telling myself that it's okay to start from scratch. For me, what works was looking at day by day and having that kind of mindset that things are going to work out eventually. End of the day, I still have my family with me. Don't compare myself with others and just look at what I have on my hands in terms of my skill set and then slowly to build it up again.
The word happiness. What is happiness to you?
I think it's really waking up each day and knowing that you'll be doing stuff that you love to do, even though you might be doing stuff that you might not truly love, but it gives you satisfaction at the end of the day. Most important thing is to keep trying. Just follow what you think at this current stage in your life, what you have in your hands right now, based on the skill sets that you have. If you really have something that you want to try, to go ahead and go out to try it. I still remember the very day when I was contemplating whether to resign from my previous job to come out in the real estate industry. I had this very senior prison officer told me, I went to ask him for his advice. But they were actually going to emplace me as a senior officer. I was torn between, you know, he told me that, hey Melvin, you're just, how old, like age 26? What do you have to lose? What do you really have to lose? I mean, if you really can't make it, then you come back. Right? You just re-interview and come back. I mean, what do you have to lose to do something that you think will be something that you probably derive more success and satisfaction and you just want to try it? He actually encouraged me to resign and I'm actually very thankful to him for that. So I think it's really important to
believe in yourself.
Believe and just go out and try it and yeah. All right.
Cool. All right, guys, check out Melvin. He has his own Instagram account as well. Not just
All right. Let's go. So we just finished our podcast interview session with Esmond. So he runs his own digital media agency. Invited me as one of the guests for his new podcast show. Heading back to office. That's the end of our PLB vlog. Watch this space for more.
That was a pretty good one, man.
Yeah. I love the sound, man. It's fantastic. You have a great voice. I saw you doing like all the warm-ups and stuff.
Yeah, no, because
Oh, it's fantastic, man.
You speak well. You said that, and I saw I think on your YouTube or something. Oh, it was the KL one, right?
Yeah.
Was that intentional when you were having some English or like that was just natural? Because here you
Those-
no la, no la, no la.